Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a Revolting review. I'm Random Ross, and today I review Bring Her Back. So this is a psychological horror that is written by Daniel Filippo or something, Filippo, and Bill Hinsman, and directed by Danny and Michael Filippo. Starring Billy Brett, Sora Wong, Jonah Phillips, Sally Ann Upton, Stephen Phillips, Miss Chen Haywood, and Sally Hawkins. So I've already explained that it's a supernatural psychological horror from Australia, where in this two siblings, step siblings, after the death of their father, who is their legal guardian, these two step siblings called Andy and Piper are relocated to a foster mother played by Sally Hawkins called Laura, who is also a grieving mother and has another kid with her, but he's not what he appears to be, as there's something off about him. And then throughout the film we see that Laura gains some crazy obsession with Piper, who is blind as well. She's a blind girl, and she is Andy's stepsister. Andy, whose father died at the beginning of the film in the shower. And basically things spiral into some dark madness. We start to think, is Ollie, the kid that she's got, hers? But it reveals to be a missing kid who was possessed by a demon by the look of it, and some grotesque, gruesome ordeals occur as the film goes on. So what did I like about this film? Well, I believe it was from the makers of Talk to Me, and that wasn't a bad film. I mean, it wasn't my cup of tea, but I get when people say it was a good film. So yeah. I like the Australian setting. I liked Sally Hawkins in it. I've always seen her in roles where she's a nice person or something like that, but seeing her dip her toes into the horror genre was a nice surprise from her. She's quite the big English actress here. Of course, we know her in recent times from the Paddington films and the MonsterVerse movies. I know her from many other British films and that, like Happy Go Lucky. So yeah, she was a familiar face in it, and I think she did a chilling, wonderful performance as Laura. How she appeared to be nice, but then had this dark secret and this dark thing going on, and how bizarre and twisted she was in it. So I liked her performance. I also like the young actors in this. Billy Barratt playing Andy, who was guilt-ridden and traumatized, but wants to try and become his stepsister's guardian when he turns 18. He's quite a good actor for his age. I don't know what he's been in. Has he been in Talk to Me? Doesn't say, but I thought he did a good performance as the protagonist, which, But then we get Piper, who is visually impaired, played by Sora Wong. I don't know if the actress is blind in real life, but there's not really an article or a wiki page on her. But I thought she did a good performance too. Whether she's blind or not, she was good in that. Well, not blind, it says visually impaired on here. And also Ollie, who was a missing kid or the foster son of Laura, he was particularly good. How he played like a possessed kid, or it makes me think, is he possessed? Because in this, Laura believes if she met this angel, and if she does this rituals or what have you, it can bring her dead daughter back. And that's hence the film's title, Bring Her Back. I do like the reference that Andy made in the film where he wants to get Ollie to talk to him, and he even says it, talk to me. I was like, talk to me. But Yeah, this was a bit of a slow burn as well, but the good slow burn in the sense that I actually like. See, slow burns are a hit and miss for me. I either like them and they're worth the build up and the wait, or they bore me and, by the time it gets to the good stuff, you've had enough. But in this sense, it was the first one I said. This film I thought had some dark moments in there, like not dark as in dark as in you can't see, dark visual moments in there. But all in all, I thought it was a fairly decent horror. I thought it was unsettling, no jump scare stuff. Good makeup effects though on Ollie when he gets full on possessed, and yeah, we also good makeup on there as well, and some good grotesque stuff. There's like a bit in there where he's biting down on a knife, and another bit where he's biting on the table, chunks out of the table, breaking his teeth, and other bits where he's biting into his arm and stuff and eating it. Yeah, pretty gruesome, bizarre, demonic possession stuff in there. But yeah, I get the hype behind this movie. People saying that Sally Hawkins was great in it because she was. So yeah, I thought Bring Her Back was a fairly decent horror film, and I enjoyed it. I think it is slightly better than Talk to Me. In those cases, it's kind of like what Midsommar and Hereditary are to me. Like, I prefer Midsommar over Hereditary, and I kind of prefer this one over Talk to Me. In my personal opinion, it's all my personal opinion. But yeah, have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Random Ross, and this has been a revolting review on Bring Her Back. So, almost forgot, ratings. Did I rate this? I will give Bring Her Back. You know what? I'll give it 4 stabs. 4 stabs out of 5. So there you go. Anyway, yeah. Back to the outro. Yeah. I'll be seeing you soon, and until next time, don't have nightmares.